What was in the version I was meant to read?
I don't know. It was more formal, less...
Anatomical.
Yes.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the movie scenes that wouldn't have been nearly as iconic without some key costumes.
Television. You remember I told you about it? The Dazzle Din Tower? Oh, here comes another one!
Number 10. Cher's matching plaid. Clueless. Whether it's her intellect, her lead popularity, or her unique style, Cher Horowitz is the kind of girl who stands out on a high school campus.
Daddy!
Cher, please, don't start with the juice again.
Daddy, you need your vitamin C.
Where's my briefcase?
It's been a couple months now, so I said we go out to Malibu.
Don't tell me those brain-dead lowlifes have been calling again.
For the artists behind Clueless, the clothes were a huge part of that. Cher's unforgettable yellow plaid suit and skirt combo is one of the most memorable ensembles in any teen movie. She struts across her school's quad, giving us the 411 on being a teenager in the 90s, and dodging the leering eyes of disheveled high school boys along the way.
I don't know why Dion's going out with a high school boy. I mean, they're like dogs. You have to clean them and feed them, and they're just like these nervous creatures that jump and slobber all over you.
She is an unmissable pop of color among her classmates' muted, cool colors.
He gave me a C minus.
Well, he gave me a C, which drags down my entire average.
Bye.
I'll call you, okay?
Yeah.
Number 9. Elle's courtroom attire. Legally Blonde.
I have a point, I promise.
Then make it.
Yes. Chetney, why is it that Tracy Marcinko's curls were ruined when she got hosed down?
So much of what makes the unlikely law student's colleagues unwilling to take her seriously is her style. But the whole movie is about how Elle finds a way to honor her genuine talent for practicing law and still be herself. In the movie's final triumphant sequence, she arrives to take over a client's murder case. Elle stomps into the courtroom in attire that merges her two worlds. She's decked out in a pink dress that's embellished with a dramatic collar and sleeves, a deep neckline, and even a glittery sash.
Did she tell you that? How would you feel if your father married someone who was your age?
You, however, had time to hide the gun, didn't you, Chetney? After you shot your father.
I didn't mean to shoot him. I thought it was you walking through the door.
It highlights the movie's themes of clothes and style not necessarily having anything to do with someone's intelligence.
Elle, how did you know that Chetney was lying?
Because she's brilliant, of course.
The rules of hair care are simple and finite. Any Cosmo girl would have known.
Number 8. Neon Barbie and Ken. Barbie. When two living dolls are suddenly thrown into the real world, they experience self-consciousness for the first time.
Oh, yeah!
What's going on?
Give us a smile, Blondie!
Why are these men looking at me?
Yeah, they're also staring at me.
That may have a lot to do with their choice of clothing. Barbie and Ken decide to go for a skate along the boardwalk in outfits that can only be described as retro neon nightmares. With their flashy and colorful leotards and neon elbow pads, they look like they take their fashion inspiration from vintage paper cups.
Wow, this is the real world.
Barbie, I told you there'd be beach.
Yeah.
That they don't realize just how ridiculous they look until people start laughing at them says a lot. It's the perfect choice to drive home just how out of step they are with the real world at large.
I don't know the word for it, but I'm conscious, but it's myself that I'm conscious of.
I'm not getting any of that. I feel what can only be described as admired.
Number 7. The reunion dresses. Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
I don't care if you like us, because we don't like you. You're a bad person with an ugly heart, and we don't give a flying f what you think.
They may not have invented Post-its, but Romy and Michelle win the day at their 10-year reunion by just being themselves. After spending the movie worrying that their lives aren't impressive enough, they decide to throw caution to the wind and re-enter the party in 2 outfits of their own creation.
They're as deluded about their lives as they are about those hideous clothes.
Actually, Christy, they've got nice lines, a fun, frisky use of color. All in all, I'd have to say they're really not bad.
Their shimmering pink and teal dresses are very similar, but just different enough to let the two stand apart. They are also peak 90s. These fun and flirty costumes are the perfect representation of the two best friends' journey, as they realize they don't have to suppress their personalities to be taken seriously. Number 6. The Gold Bikini, Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. The third movie in the original trilogy sees Princess Leia kidnapped by the disgusting slug-like Jabba the Hutt.
Nevertheless, I'm taking Captain Solo and his friends. You can either profit by this or be destroyed.
She is caught trying to free Han Solo from his carbonite prison. The drooling alien enslaves Leia, chaining her to him, and making the unsavory choice of dressing her in an ornate and skimpy bikini.
Master. Never no pace Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight.
I must be allowed to speak.
Jedi mode speak go eat.
While there's been plenty of arguments about how necessary it was, there's no denying the outfit became an instant classic. Actress Carrie Fisher wasn't necessarily a fan of the bikini. Getting to kill the big slimy villain is what made it worth it for her. Number 5. Trench Coat, The Matrix. Neo and Trinity's slow-motion shootout in the climax of the first Matrix movie is a gravity-defying sequence that boasts breathless action and innovative special effects.
Let me tell you what I believe. I believe Morpheus means more to me than he does to you. I believe if you are really serious about saving him, you are going to need my help.
It's also a defining fashion moment. The characters' black trench coat and sunglasses combo has come to represent an entire cyberpunk aesthetic unto itself. The dark colors and sunglasses reflect the movie's themes of existentialism and depersonalization.
How did you do that?
Do what?
You moved like they do. I've never seen anyone move that fast.
But in all the overwhelming blacks and grays in the movie, the flapping of the trench coats gives the character a sense of movement as they perform acrobatic stunts and dodge enemy fire. Number 4. The Curtain Dress, Gone with the Wind.
Thin and pale, and I haven't any clothes.
Scarlett O'Hara starts this Hollywood epic as a Southern belle accustomed to a certain level of wealth and resources. After the Civil War lays waste to her family's home and all their money, she has to go begging Captain Rhett Butler for money, and she needs a new dress to do it.
Great balls of fire in my footy is now. I'm going to Atlanta for that $300, and I've got to go looking like a queen.
Who's going to Atlanta with you?
I'm going alone.
That's what you think. I was going to Atlanta with you in that new dress.
The dress she wears has been fashioned from her late mother's drapes, one of the few fine things still left in the house. Once we see it again, wrapped around Scarlett's body as a beautifully tailored gown, it looked so good, it's almost a punchline.
And what are you really up to?
Now, Red,
In another minute, I'd almost believe you cared something.
But I do care.
Suppose we get down to the truth. You want something from me, and you want it badly enough to put on quite a show in your velvets. What is it? Money?
Number 3. Bad Sandy, Grease.
Sandy? Tell me about it, Stud.
It's one of the most famous movie makeovers of all time. In the final scene of Grease, Olivia Newton-John's character trades in her character's frilly pastels and ankle-length skirts for a whole new image. She re-emerges as a retro 50s bad girl, complete with a leather jacket, tight pants, a fresh blowout, and a bad attitude.
You better shape up, 'cause I need a man. And my heart is set on you.
Not only does she look amazing, but it's easily the most striking look in the entire movie. And it goes so well with the movie's final musical numbers. It was the moment Danny and Sandy became a go-to Halloween couples costume. Number 2. The White Subway Dress, The 7-Year Itch.
It cools the ankles, doesn't it? Well, what do you think would be fun to do now?
I don't know. It's getting pretty late.
It's not that late.
The thing is, I had this big day tomorrow.
Part of Marilyn Monroe's appeal was always the way she moved. Her hot pink performance costume in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes became a frequent reference point for artists like Madonna, Megan Thee Stallion, and Normani. But in the 7-year itch, her white dress is just as stunning and luminous as she is.
Didn't you just love the picture? I did. But I just felt so sorry for the creature. At the end.
Walking out of a movie theater, Monroe's character plants herself over a subway grate, letting the passing train blow wind up her billowing pleated skirt. The scene became the defining image of Monroe, transcending the influence of the movie it actually comes from.
Her grandfather was actually one of the thousands of men who showed up that night to watch Marilyn as her skirt flew over her head.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Little Black Dress, Breakfast at Tiffanys. So much of Audrey Hepburn's performance as the flighty socialite Holly Golightly is dependent upon the look. It's fitting then that this is the outfit she's wearing the first time we see her. As she gets out of a cab in front of Tiffany & Co. early one morning, she looks simultaneously glamorous and completely out of place. Black evening gown, pearl necklace, and matching gloves came to define an era, a style, and Hepburn herself. But what makes it most interesting is what it says about the character. Yes, she's elegant. She's also been out all night, and now she's walking the streets of New York City all alone. It says everything we need to know about her without saying much.
I got to call a bike squad on you!
Don't be angry, you dear little man. I won't do it again. You promised not to be angry. I might let you take those pictures we mentioned.
We're in.
Did your favorite movie costume make the list? Tell us what we missed in the comments.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.